Hey Capricorn, thanks for stopping by Born of the Rose, clicking on your daily tarot check-in. Today is April the 4th. Usually I say my readings are timeless, but there's something about the numbers of today. I'm not a big numerology person, but I do look into it a bit. Same thing with astrology, I look into it a bit. All the different modalities. There's a few that I use for trying to understand, this life path, this life purpose. Really, the purpose for life is to be, to enjoy, to live, and to follow your heart. And the reason why a lot of us struggle with that and look into these modalities for understanding ourselves better is because as we grew up, other people were telling us what was in our heart, and we're trying to get past that stuff that we picked up from other people. That who are you, as taught by someone else, when actually you're you, I'm me. Yeah, so today is April 4th. That's 4, 4 is an 8. And then the year is 2024. And that is also an 8. So the fact that it's 8-8 says something to me. That there might be something significant in today. It could be something significant for you. Now 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 is one of those divine numbers. Now, one thing that I've heard dimensionally, and I don't know if any of this is true, but the war for consciousness happens on the 4th dimension. 5th dimension, you're in higher consciousness state, more connected to source and divine mind. But you can still lie. 6th dimension, same thing. You can still have an agenda. The fight for service to self versus service to other can still happen there. 7th dimension, you're past that point. And the conflict is, I'm not going to say beneath you, because I don't see them as going up in level. They're kind of all over around a grid. But 7th level, 7th dimension and beyond is more in tune with God consciousness. So I would consider it to be Tretya Yuga and Satya Yuga, if we're looking at it from a yogic cycle standpoint, or a golden age. If you're looking at the Greeks' view of the great ages, those times and those energy states, you are beyond the conflict. You're outside of duality. You're outside. You're not embedded in duality at that point. But even at 5th dimension, you're still in duality. Potentially, I don't know. I live in the 4th dimension. By the way, if you experience time, you're in the 4th dimension. Yeah. Consciousness is the 5th dimension. I have my own views on this. I've been receiving downloads since I was a kid, and downloads about this stuff since I was young. And this is just my understanding of it from what I've been shown. And that I also don't fully trust my interpretation of what I've been shown. As we receive signals and messages, concepts, ideas that come in, it's still getting filtered through our heart space and our understanding, of the world. We can only use the language that we have to then reform what we just observed into a concept to share with somebody else. So, take whatever I say with a grain of salt, my friends. And same with what you hear from anybody else. Always take it with a grain of salt. It tastes better that way. Anyway, I've rambled on now for almost 5 minutes, and we haven't even pulled a card yet. How you doing today, Capricorn? Let's see what we got here. Spirit, Please be with us now. Bring forth the most clear, concise, accurate messages for our Capricorn collective, for their highest and best, for the energies that they're working within now, for what's coming towards them, and what they can do to maximize their experience with these energies here in the earth plane. Sweet, let's get this. I'm using the Steampunk Tarot. I don't have the box with me. I have a fancy in the pantsy leather case that carries my cards. Very dear friend of mine gave that to me last year, and that keeps my bigger decks when I travel. So what's the overall theme for our Capricorn collective, for what's going on now for them? What are the primary theme for the energies they're working within now? Three of Swords. Got some heartbreak on the mind. It's a sword card, so it's in the mind. It's in the mental plane, mental space. There's some pain around something that has a heart value to you. So Three of Swords energy. You got those three swords piercing that mechanical heart. So what can we say about this Three of Swords energy for the Capricorn collective? About Six of Cups, nostalgia, someone that you're connected with from your past, someone you have ties to, or a place you have ties to that you're yearning for, longing for. This doesn't have to be a person. This can be a place or a time. You're yearning for simpler times when you were younger. You're feeling heartbreak now from the isolation from it, something like that. Or you're missing someone from your past. Could be that. What more can we say about this Three of Swords, Six of Cups energy, Spirit? Let's explain this a little further for our Capricorns to make sure we're all on the same page. And an Ace of Cups, an offer of something new, an offer of new emotional feelings. Maybe you're hoping that someone from your past is going to reach out and make you an offer of something new. Or maybe you're hoping for a new experience in a place that you had, spent time in or grew up in, something like that. I don't know. Or it could be also around, I don't want to say a job, but maybe a job, maybe a career path that you were in once, and you changed for whatever reason, and now you're going, I really wish I had that back. I don't know. But yeah, it's something like that. Something like that. Okay. Spirit, what are the energies that are coming towards our Capricorn collective in this now time? What's coming towards our Capricorns? The Queen of Cups. This is mature, water sign energy, feminine. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this person has a very high EQ, emotional intelligence. They are governed by their emotions. They are going to follow what they feel more so than what they think. And quite often, so in this one, you'll see, I was going to say quite often in the depictions of the Queen of Cups, her cup is closed. So she doesn't share her emotions. This one, she has one cup held up high and one cup is down low. And the one that's down low is poured out. So she's poured out her emotions for something. She's willing to let them go and move on. So yes, she follows her heart and follows her emotions, but if something cuts her off, man, I'm going to end that emotion. I'm done with it. So there's that. What else can we say about what's coming towards our Capricorn collective right now, Spirit? Hermit could be a Virgo or someone who's done the inner work. Someone who's turned inward and done their healing. Worked on themselves. Anything else we can say about this, Spirit? About what's coming towards our Capricorn collective? You have Justice coming towards you. Balancing of the scales. Or a Libra. Could just be a Libra. I'm just gonna pop that out there. Could just be a Libra coming towards you. Yeah. Okay, Spirit. Is there any crossing energy that our Capricorns may want to watch out for this time period, what they're dealing with? Tower. You may have a tower crossing you. Something may have been built on a faulty foundation. So if it was, you kind of have to let it fall. But a lot of times we will do what we can to stop the tower from falling. Like right now in Italy, they are going bonkers trying to save the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was built on a faulty foundation. That's why it's leaning. They just need to let that tower come down, or control its fall, actually, and demo it. Just saying, man. Nostalgia aside, sometimes you got to let faulty things go. Yo. What else could be a potential crossing energy for our Capricorns, Spirit? What else do we have here potentially crossing this energy? Judgment. Divine judgment. Something could be getting in the way due to judgment. Your own or the divine's. You are an expression of the divine, so you would get in your own way. Feel unable to act. And that could be due to judgment. What else do we have, Spirit? Potential crossing energies for the Capricorn collective. Four of Pentacles. Not wanting to give. Someone may not be in this position where they're like, oh yeah, I can loan you that money. No, they don't want to give. They can't because they're shored up. Or maybe that's you. You're just like, I've got enough to handle what I'm doing right now. I'm saving what I have. You're not investing it either. You're hanging on to it. It's a stable place to be energetically with money, but it's not expansive. The growth potential for putting your money into a piggy bank is 0. The money that's in there will not expand to become more. It's secure. However, it's also secure at the number value that it is. And that's coming from someone who's definitely not a Capricorn. I'm more about, well, let's gamble, let's try it, and we lost. Okay, we'll get more chips and we'll try again. Spirit, what advice do you have for our Capricorn collective for this time, for this overall energy that they're working through, this 6 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the overall theme energy? What advice do you have for them to get that Ace of Cups, to get that new emotional fulfillment? What's your advice, Spirit, for right now for our Capricorn collective? 4 of Swords, get out of the head. So that 3 of Swords energy could be hindering you, thinking about what you don't have, when the reality is you still have a lot elsewhere. And having that new thought to let it go, to rest the mind and take a break from the mental plane on that subject. Any other advice, Spirit, for the Capricorn collective? King of Cups. Be solid in your emotions, or go for a Scorpio. If it's about a connection, because King of Cups, it's a card of Scorpio. Go for the Scorpio. Just kidding. Be solid in your emotions. King of Cups does not show their emotions outwardly. They're not going to give away their hand, but they are going to follow their heart, and they're really emotionally balanced. That's an energy that's available to you, so that could be working out in your favor. What else do we have for the Capricorn collective, Spirit? 2 of Swords. Ooh, this is the card of indecision. This is the card of indecision because she got that moon over her head. She's got that blindfold on. She's standing on top of a cog over some water with a couple of sharp swords in her hands. It's a bad idea. You gotta make a choice, y'all. Spirit's saying, follow your heart, make a choice. It'll all work out. There are no wrong decisions. And you can come back from a decision. If you make a decision like, hey, I didn't want to take this job, then leave. You don't have to stay. Okay? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hope this message resonated for you, and I hope it helps you and guides you towards your highest and best unfoldment. Yeah. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you feel called to do so. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, why not? It's free. You're updated when I upload new stuff, man. And the more subscriptions I get, and the more likes I get for zodiac signs, the more likely I am to read more for that zodiac sign. Because I'm just trying to. I don't get a ton of content out, so I want to focus it towards who appreciates it or who needs it. So sometimes Spirit will say, "Hey, do a reading for that group," and I will. But yeah, that's that. From my heart to yours, Capricorn, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you peace. Thanks for stopping by.